Hello everyone, welcome to the task 44 video submission. In this we will be designing a responsive managed products page in admin panel using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Tailwind. And in the same video, for the second time now, we will be programming the product blocking process. So similar to the previous video, we will be showing the HTML and doing the programming all together. Because this does not have many other backends, it has one small backend part, but most of the programming is done inside the page itself, and we will have it in one video itself. To recap what we've done so far, we have created an e-commerce website called Skillshop that sells skills or a learning thing, so similar to Google Garage or Cisco networking or learning. So far we have created a sign in, sign up, then user edit, then dashboard for the products, then search and advanced search, a watch list for buyers so they can watch or wish list the products that they wish to buy. They can purchase the products. We have created the full purchase cycle of adding the products, then calculating delivery and whatnot, and then purchasing the product. And then from there on, we have moved on to we also added a message feature so buyers and sellers can communicate. And from there, we have now moved on to our admin part. So we earlier showed the admin user management, and now we have the product management. So we will look at what it looks like and then move on to the in-depth of the code. So so we have here, we have all the products, so we can search for our products. Arduino, so we have Arduino robotics, so we can block any of these. So I think the first one was game development, so we will actually block all the game development. We'll go here and type game, so we have 3 game developments. We'll block this. Yes, we're back. I had a small issue with this, so now when we click this, we'll block the product. It says a blocked or inactive, so you can see it changes here. So we'll go and sort by game, and we can block all these. So these are blocked, as you can see, they're blocked. We'll go to our IDSQL, check this, and if we go here, we can see inactive, mobile game. These ones above these values, do not consider them because they do not get shown on the database because they were created with the HTML in mind and they do not work properly. So we will ignore those for now. So as you can see, we put 3 inactive and they have been updated to inactive. And if we go back and unblock these products, and now you can see they're active. So if we go back to our database and refresh it, it says all say active. Yes. So that's what happens. Let's move into the code. So first of all, in the admin dashboard on our side panel, we have used href to go to admin products. So we go into admin products. First of all, we will go from top to bottom. So we have we start with our session. The session start. Make sure the session is active, that the admin is logged in. If not, we go back to admin login.php. Make sure our database is running and active. The connection is there. Then we select all. As you can see here, select all from our products. Then we join the categories to the category name. Then join user to get seller's name. That happens over here. And then we order by the newest product first. You can see if we do that, it's descending. And then we move down. We'll skip the sidebar because we have seen that previously. And we have our top navigation. There's nothing much there as well. It just says manage products. Then we move down to our products grid. So this is where all the everything happens basically. So we just have a few grids. We first have the image, the product image URL from the database straight away with a nice rounded look. Then we have the product, the status that we have. Use text green to show, if not it gets shown in red as shown previously. Yeah. So that is for the product status. Then we have the product title, the seller first name, then we have the price of it, and then we have the button on click, the toggle product status. So it shows in red, if not hover over, there is a difference as you can see here. When we hover over, it gets highlighted in red, and also this whole grid gets highlighted that I did not show earlier. So we shall highlight hover and go up, you will see it. So hover, yes. So now this is the sidebar, but yeah. So when we hover over our div, the grid in our div section, it gets highlighted. So that's that. Yeah. Then we'll move on to our JavaScript. So first of all, we have the filter products. This is for our search. So we are filtering products by the title and the seller name, as you can see here, constant, title, and seller. So we get that and we check. So we use flex so we can get the few grids that we want, and then if not, we just say none. And, yeah, go on with it. Then we have the main function, that is the toggle product status. So we'll move into that and look at that. So first it sends an Ajax request to the backend toggle product status. So we'll move into our toggle product status. So earlier I had an issue where I had used blocked, but our database says active or inactive. So I had to change that. So we changed this. It said blocked earlier, so it said blocked or active. So we changed this to inactive, and then it started working. So we will go through this from top to bottom. You know what it is. Make sure this connection is up, the session has started, the admin is logged in. Then we go to step 2, we get product ID from the post. Then we have step 3, we look up the product's current status because it has to be checked first of all before we change it, and then we toggle the status, and then in the database, so this is what I have put an explanation because I made a mistake previously. So then we have the main feature, update the product status in the database. So update product status where ID is as such, and then we send the JSON, return the JSON with the new status. If not, we return it with a message, product not found. So that happens once we get the data is success. And we know that it's active and we'll change it. We have to change to red color. If not, it gets changed to green. Yeah, because there are 2 areas to change, as you can remember. And we change one thing, so if you change this, so this is changing and this is changing as well. So they both have to be updated at the same time. So as you can see here, text red 500, and then here, this is for the badge, and this is for the small text part there. So that's it for the and yes, we also have a button disabled so that while this whole function happens, we do not double click and nothing breaks our process. So that's it for our product management. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.